Nice new exhaust. Damn, she's nice. Freaking wet seat. Just. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I didn't put my earplugs in. Oh well. Oh, the exhaust sounds so good. Oh yeah. What's going down, YouTube? Hyosung here, and yeah, some awesome stuff's happened, man. Some awesome stuff has happened. I've got a new exhaust. If you didn't see my video the other day that I put up, I purchased a Danmoto JISU. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's not how you English. No, a JISU. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, if it's supposed to be abbreviated for something, or whether it's, I don't know. I don't know what it stands for. Jizz, that's what it stands for. I'm just going to call it the Jizz. The Danmoto Jizz. Because that's what it makes you do. Listen to this shit. This thing is, ridiculously loud, and it gets some attention too. I tell you what, people actually see you coming, and when I'm filtering through traffic, give it a little bit of a pop, and I tell you, cars move out of the way pretty quick. They start moving aside, even though they don't have to. They still do, which is it's good if they can hear me coming. They know I'm here. Whatever. And she shoots flames. Fire! Fire!
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire!
I'm looking forward to when it's warm and dry enough to take it up through some twisties and seeing how it goes through the hills and stuff. Sounds pretty good. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the quality of my vlogs, making it too loud. I'm not going to split through here. I'm hoping it doesn't make it too loud to do vlogs on. So yeah, that is the update. Another thing as well, I got a tail tidy, which is pretty awesome, and I got it from a guy in the US. He hand makes them. He makes them for all kinds of all different models, not just Hyosung, but you know, Ninjas and Kawasaki's and all that sort of stuff as well. My visor's fogging up, so I'm going to lift it up. And they're actually pretty good build quality too. They're all powder, I think they're powder coated. They're all powder coated, and they're fairly straightforward. So you can get them pre-installed with LED indicators as well. I didn't go for the LED indicator option because people always complain about the LED indicators, that you have to put resistors and all that kind of stuff, and I purely cannot be bothered doing that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I just stuck with the stock indicators. They work perfectly fine. There's no need for me to get LED ones. Look at this fool. Wrong white line, buddy. Wrong white line. Oh, that guy on that that other bike was like, what the hell is that sound coming from a Hyosung? Yes, it sounds like a Ducati, but it ain't a Ducati. It's a Hyocati. It's not a Ducati. So as I was saying, the tail tidy, fantastic quality. Like, to be honest, for handmade, flipping awesome. It was relatively easy to install as well. But basically, you just got to completely remove your old fender, including the mounting of it, and you basically just bolt it in to the same place afterwards. Took a little bit of figuring out to try and work out which way it goes around and how to fit it in the best way. And you do have to play with the wires a little bit. I had to like figure out a way to mount the wires into the old existing plate light connections, which isn't too hard. Like I'm electrically minded, or like I'm not an electrician. I'm technically minded, so it was quite easy to figure out. So I guess like there wasn't really any instructions, and to be honest, I didn't really require any instructions. Just required a little bit of common sense and a bit of, I guess, mechanical aptitude. I guess if anyone isn't really mechanically minded, technically minded, they might have struggled a little bit with it. Is that a cop? I don't know if that's a cop. I don't know if I should filter. Should I filter? That's not a cop. That bike is probably thinking, what the actual? Put it down. Oh, she sounds so sick. Love that sound. Love it, man. Anyway, so I'm not going to get this vlog out. I keep getting distracted by my exhaust, man. Anyway, so yeah, this tail tidy is absolutely awesome. It's good build quality. It's really it's strong, durable, and it comes pre-prepared. Everything's there, and shipping was quite quick as well, considering it came from the US. So yeah, look, I would highly recommend this guy. I'll put up his link to down in the description, and man, yeah, go for it. Check it out and see if there's any aftermarket parts for your bike. This guy does it all from hand. He's a one-man business, so you're supporting putting food on the table and probably fuel in his bike, I suppose. If he's got a bike, I don't know. I imagine he does if he does this sort of stuff. But yeah, good work, buddy. You did an awesome job. Good construction and good handiwork, man. I love it, and it makes my Hyosung look badass. Check out these pictures, man. Like it looks so good compared to what the giant big shovel that was on there from stock. Like, check this out. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. So it looks really good. I love it. It looks fantastic, and the build quality is quite exceptional. Exceptional is probably the correct word I'm looking for. Also, I was going to do a little bit of a quick review on the Danmoto JISU Jizz machine. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. It's going to be the Jizz. Alright, so if you hear me referring to the Danmoto, the Jizz exhaust, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so the Danmoto Jizz, freaking legendary pipe. As you can hear, it's practically a straight through. Yeah, practically a straight through, and it's a bloody awesome pipe. It sounds fan-freaking-tastic. Thanks, buddy. Sounds fantastic. It looks good. It uses the similar matte black sort of color that the stock exhaust uses. And look at this guy in a booster. Oh, look at that, buddy. It uses the similar color as the stock exhaust, except it's got a little bit of a different shape. It's more of a, I guess you could call it a triangle shape. I don't know. Anyway, so a little bit of a different shape, and it looks good. I like the different style that it gives it. And that car totally changed lanes without indicating. It looks good, and it was really easy to install as well. There's one problem that I had with installation. It was probably two problems, because you could nail it down to two problems. The two problems are, one is that it didn't come with bolts, which sucks. it's not cool because the stock Hyosung, it screws into the pipe itself and there's not actually bolts. So luckily I had some spare just in my toolbox. If I didn't have any spare, I just would have wasted the past 45 minutes taking off the old pipe, and I'd have to go and install it all over again, because you've got to take off the old mount as well. So it comes with a new mount which you have to bend into shape yourself, which I guess it's easier for shipping that way. They'll stuck it straight inside the pipe basically to ship. So you got to bend it in shape yourself, which if you're like me, it's probably a little bit dodgy, but whatever, it's all good. It's a Hyosung, it suits the rest of the bike. So it didn't come with bolts, and it also didn't really come with very thorough instructions. The instructions provided was more for a slip-on kind of an exhaust. So one where you got, you know, the springs that hold it in place, and you know, it refers to the spring loopholes and shit like that, which this exhaust didn't have because it's a bolt-on. So oh, that sounds good. So it was a little bit of a shit, I've seen enough, Final Destination to know where this is going, stuff that. So it was a little bit difficult to work out at first. It took me a good hour and a half to do the whole thing, to take off the old one, to install the new one, including looking at pictures going, where the friggin' hell do I put these springs, and where do I do this, and it's a little bit of a pain in the neck. So I mean, if anything guys, maybe just a little bit of better instructions, or I don't know, maybe I should make an instruction video or something like that, just because there wasn't really a great deal of instruction online or anything like that either. So the instructions were a little bit phasey. I hate it when people do that, seriously. You're not genius, you're a freaking moron. So yeah, a little bit of annoying for installation. Having said that, once the pain was done of installing it, you get to enjoy the pleasure of listening to it, and oh my god, is it pleasure. So not only does it shoot flames, sounds freaking insane because it's pretty much a straight through, no baffles or anything like that. And I've got to do some tunnel videos, that'll sound sweet. So to be honest, the build quality isn't too bad. I mean, it certainly isn't a Two Brothers kind of a build quality. Although having said that, I've heard some things about the Two Brothers degrading after a while when the carbon fiber sort of inside bits start cracking away and delaminating and all that sort of crap. So it's not quite the same finish quality, but to be honest, it matches the Hyosung beautifully. Not only is it the same stock matte black alloy sort of a you know, can, it also has the silver tip, which the old one had as well, so it fits in very, very well with the bike, especially the angles as well. This pipe is designed for Hyosung. It's designed to match the contours, the shapes, the colors of the rest of the bike, and for that I think that it suits perfectly. A little bit of a pain in the neck for installation. I'm not going to chip too many points off for something like that. You know what, someone that's mechanically or technically minded like me can work it out pretty easily. As I was saying before, like with the tail tidy, if you're not mechanically minded or technically minded, you're going to struggle doing it. Having said that, if you're not technically minded, you probably shouldn't be stuffing around and putting aftermarket bits on your bike. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, don't stuff around with it. You'll probably end up breaking something or making the bike a danger to yourself. So check out the links below and go and see those guys. Go and get some aftermarket parts. Go and support them. Danmoto, go and check them out. They've got heaps of aftermarket stuff. And yeah, anyway guys, that's where I'll leave it today. It's been a little bit of a random vlog, more just a review I suppose. and let us know what you think. You got any questions or anything like that about any of these stuff, send me a message. Best way to contact me is on Twitter. That's what I check the most with the social side of stuff. Or of course, just leave a comment in this video here. And of course, always remember to hit the like or subscribe if you want to see some more good, awesome stuff, or listen to some more awesome stuff, because there's going to be plenty more where that came from. And yeah, anyway guys, ride safe, and I'll see you next time. See ya.